that everything is witchcraft or voodoo. If you don't know nothing about it, people think, oh, that's witchcraft, or oh, that's voodoo. Hey beautiful ones, Fran here, back with another video. So before we go any further, you guys know the drill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. And thank you for the comments that you guys leave. I love those too. Alright, so if you're new to Fran's Fam, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss any updates. Alright, you guys can kind of tell probably from the title of this video that we are going to talk a little bit about the metaphysical side of money, and we are going to talk about the woo-woo, as you call it. Now, again, I'm going to give you this disclaimer. What I talk about are things that work for me, that have worked for my clients. I have things that have worked for you guys, because you guys have emailed me and said, oh my God, Fran, I did this, I did that, I bought this, I bought that, it worked. Okay, but I want to go a little deeper into the physics side of things, because a lot of people think that everything is witchcraft or voodoo. If you don't know nothing about it, people think, oh, that's witchcraft, or oh, that's voodoo. Oh my God, you got them crystals? That's witchcraft. Here's the thing. I want you to be educated, and I want you to educate yourself on the spiritual, metaphysical things that are in this world that you can use to help enhance, right? Create and manifest your life. Just because you don't know anything about it does not mean that it is bad, right? It means that you need to explore, open up your mind, and then make your own decisions. As most of you know, I grew up in a very, very spiritually diverse home. My great-great-grandmother was an herbalist. She grew her own herbs. She used those herbs to cure not only herself, but people. She made teas. Different herbs carry different vibrations and different metaphysical properties. Now, I'm going to go back just a little bit, and I'm going to talk about the Bible, because some of the things that I'm going to talk about, I want you to go look up for yourself if you don't understand. So this is not a sermon. This is not a think like Fran thinks. This is an education of what I believe and what I've seen worked, and how I want to help you, create and manifest and make your own decisions about what works and what doesn't. Back in the biblical days, back in the days of our ancestors even, back in the olden days, that's what I'll call them, the old spiritualists, they would create altars, they would burn incense and herbs, and they would light candles, pray, and talk to God, and those things would be symbolic to their intentions and their prayers and their desires. Somehow along the way, those things have been forgotten about, or people have gotten really judgy about people that do things that they don't do. Now, the reason that I'm talking about this is because recently I have been led to create a candle line, which a lot of you guys know. After a lot of prayer, meditating, and fasting, I was given instructions on how to create products that carry a certain vibrational frequency to help you attract and manifest the things that you desire. Now let me say this to you guys, because I know somebody's going to say, so is it magic? Is that magic? These candles, this is a money candle. These candles are not magic. Okay? Let me tell you that. People say they're magical, but they're not magic. Everything that you use is a tool. right? So some people call these fixed candles. I call mine fixed and blessed because before you even get them, I clear the energy. Now, Fran, because I love you all so much, I hand pour and make every single candle that I now sell. I didn't do that before. Purchasing the candles, then I had to clear the energy of the candle, then I had to dress the candle, then I had to put it on my altar, pray over it, etc., etc., etc. So what I did was I went into prayer meditation and I fasted about how to create these candles, what to put in them to help raise the vibrational frequency so that when they are used by you, first of all, they're already charged. Cleared with my sage, already charged. Okay, when you get them, I have dressed them. They have the herbs in them. Now, every herb, let me put this candle down, y'all. I'm going to teach y'all some stuff. Every herb carries a vibration. Herbs are grown. They are of the earth, okay? So there's no real woo-woo here, although I call myself the woo-woo girl, and I call my collection the woo-woo girl collection. Y'all like that? Because that's what people call things like this. These herbs are grown by me and my family. Each herb has a different property and a different vibration. So some people call candles like this fixed candles or dressed candles. This is our money candle. This is our 7-day money candle. What you do with this candle, now when it comes to you in your home already, when it comes to you, this candle is already dressed, blessed, charged, loaded with intentions, and ready for you to put your petition under it. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, what's a petition? Your petition is your prayer, right? When you put your petition under this candle, it symbolizes, right, your request to God, right? So it's kind of like a tool, so you don't have to keep going back saying, God, did you hear me? God, is you doing it? God, is my money coming back? Did you hear about my money I need? Did you? You kind of put it on the altar. Remember back in the old days, they would tell you, take it to the altar. This is it. The good thing about this candle is not only is it already dressed with money attracting herbs, they are also dressed with money oil that I create. As you can see, it has the herbs in it. This oil has set 30 days on the altar, prayed over every day. This anointing oil set on the altar, prayed over every day before you even get it. Right? Intentions. Your intentions. So when I send you this oil, this money oil, when you anoint yourself, when you anoint your candles, when you anoint your children, you set your intentions. So for me, I would open this oil in the morning. Every morning I put my money oil on. I actually have a master mix of oil that I make not only for myself but for clients. Clients will say, yes, I want my business to prosper, but I'd also love for this to prosper. I'd love for that to prosper. We do a master mix. I take my oil and I put it on my wrist and I say, today all financial doors are open. Everything that I spend returns to me 100-fold. Whatever your intentions are, right? Then you put them on. This oil smells so good. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to guarantee you this. You buy our money oil, now, I'm just telling you, and you put this oil on, and you go out in public, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. You'll get a total different reaction from people when you wear our oils. I'm just telling you, because everything I do is spirit-filled. There is no witchcraft or voodoo here. It is all God-inspired and God-led. So I can't tell you what other people are doing. I can only tell you what Fran's doing. So not only do I anoint myself with this money oil, I anoint my candle with it, I anoint my wallet with it, and I anoint the inside of my purse. We do all kinds of oils for anything that you need. There is always a oil and an herb that carries the frequency to attract and draw to you things that you need. Alright, now, when you get our money kit, a lot of you have ordered the money kit. When you get our money kit, you get an incense, not this big, y'all. You get an incense. You get a smaller money candle, which is infused with the same intentions and the same herbs, etc. You get a citrine crystal. They're usually not the cluster crystal, but you guys know what citrine looks like. This is also citrine. You get a citrine crystal, and you get a sage stick, as well as a piece of parchment paper. Now, a lot of you will say, why do I need the parchment paper? You write your intentions on the parchment paper. Each one of our kits come with instructions. Let me tell you why you use parchment paper. In the Word, in the Bible, right? When they wrote their intentions, when they wrote their prayer requests to God, they used parchment paper. A lot of new teachers won't tell you that because maybe they haven't studied the Word. I can't guess. Let me not speculate because I'll get in trouble for that. But let me just say this. You should be writing your petition under your candle to God. Also, when I am working a money altar or working a money case for a client, I also anoint the petition that I am writing, right? I anoint it. As I'm doing that, I burn my money oil. But before I do any of that work, I clear my space. Not only do I clear my space with my sage, I clear my space with our money spray. We also have money sprays in the kits now. And what I do is I'm praying and I'm stating my intentions the whole time. Again, these products are tools. They're tools for you to use, like the tools that they used in the Word. The tools our ancestors used. It is the same thing. Anything that you have that you use for good can be used for bad. Anything that you use for bad can be used for good. It is your intentions around the products that you use. The reason that I started selling these products is not because I wanted to, y'all. Let me just say that I got enough on my plate. So when Spirit started telling me, when God started telling me that I had more to do, I was just like, oh Lord, help me. But I understand, because there's a lot of things out there that people will tell you, use this, it works. Use this candle, it works. Put this on this. Make sure you take that bath. Do this. There is a whole juncture of metaphysical ways, reasons, and rhymes that you can do things. This is what I'm going to tell you guys again, because I love you. Try the Spirit by the Spirit. Have you ever heard that? Let me explain to you what it means when someone says, try the Spirit by the Spirit. When someone tells you something, ask God about it. I tell people all the time, go talk to God about me. He'll tell you. Go ask Him. You don't have to believe anything that someone is telling you. You can go to God about it for yourself. If you want to know about the altars and the herbs, they even had a crystal temple back in the day. A lot of people won't tell you that. You have to educate your mind, and you have to educate yourself on what is and what is not. I am going to tell you beyond the shadow of a doubt, and I tell everyone who asks me, if God's not in the midst of it, I don't want nothing to do with it. Okay? If I gotta go around God to do it, if I gotta put God on the shelf for a minute to do it, I don't want to do it. because I trust God and I believe in God and I know that God is. So therefore, everything that I do, I include God in it, even down to making these candles. We make money candles, love candles, healing candles. We make peace and prosperity candles. We make breathe candles. We make meditation candles. And your girl didn't know nothing about all that. Okay? Your girl knew how to get them and dress them and clear them. But now I actually pour the wax that makes these beautiful candles. I do it all myself. And I am so thankful because the quality of my work I can completely and totally vouch for. So, when you are using products to attract and manifest things into your life, remember, these are the tools that you've been given to use. You have got to put your intentions in it, or you get things from someone that you know has good intentions for you and makes good, intentional, prospering products. Alright guys, just had to do this video because I get so many questions about things like this, and I want you to know I am a woo-woo girl. That's always my disclaimer. Fran is a woo-woo girl. I believe in the move of the metaphysical universe. I believe in the move of the spirit. I believe that God has given us things just like He's given us the word to use to enhance our life. And He wants us to use the tools that we have been given. Educate yourself. Alright, I will talk to you later. Have a great and fabulous day. Bye for now.